Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, and of course, Michael Anthony Fitness is right there behind me, and I'm out in the middle of nowhere, so this video will probably take hours to upload. But some news. Terrell McCain, who famously left the Dallas Cowboys and went to the Washington Redskins, well, for whatever reason, when defensive linemen go to the Washington Redskins, they generally don't bust a grape. Well, Terrell McClain has been going around and doing his visits, and guess what? He is coming back for a visit in Dallas. There is quite a bit of interest out there for him, and it's kind of interesting because Rod Marnelli seems to get the most out of guys. Rod Marnelli, say good morning, Mike.
Good morning.
Hey. Rod Marnelli gets guys that are journeymen, that are guys you don't even think much about. I know I always talk about George Selby, but George Selby was on 4 teams in 4 years and had 3 sacks. But Rod Marnelli turned him into a guy that got 8 sacks in a season. He then went to the New York Giants, couldn't bust a grape. From there, I think he went to the Rams, couldn't bust a grape, and now he's out of the NFL. And you've seen a lot of these guys, like a Terrell McClain, who did well with Rod Marnelli, but don't seem to have success away from it. So it'll be interesting to see if the Cowboys re-sign him at a, team-friendly contract and plug him back into the system and see if he can take off where he left from. But for whatever reason, these guys never seem to do well once they're away from Rod Marnelli, which is another one of those reasons why I like the idea of Rod Marnelli just focusing in on the defensive line and having a Chris Richard starting to take over as far as the defensive coordinator, because I believe he is the defensive coordinator in waiting, because the Dallas Cowboys never go out and just say, we're going to bring in a guy and hire him immediately as a coordinator. They always promote from within. So they're bringing him in here. They're getting him used to the system and the Cowboy way of doing things. And I believe next year he will be our defensive coordinator. We'll have to wait and see what happens with this meeting. In the meantime, I've got some more drywall to start hanging or finish hanging and start mudding and taping. But as always, guys, thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. I'll see you soon.